Alright guys, it's March 5th, so it's time for the Goggins challenge. I'm just going to eat some dinner here right away, and then it'll be 9 o'clock local time that we start running 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. I've never done anything like this. The one thing I'm confident about, a few times when I've traveled to Europe, I've put in these kind of miles just walking, so we will see how it goes. I'm going to be checking in, hopefully make a little bit of a video here. I was going to do that with the Festive 500 challenge. Absolutely killed my lungs on that. Completely bombed it. Did one day, fried my lungs for the next 5 days. Anyways, I'm looking forward to this. The weather is gorgeous. It's above zero. So yeah, let's get after it, as they say. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see me or not. It's just after 9. Going out for the first 4 miles. Had a bunch of bar food, and I've been keto for the last little while, so it's not sitting the greatest. That was probably really dumb. So I'll probably take this first one fairly simple or fairly easy. Keep it out, a walking pace or a brisk walking pace, so I don't burn myself out right away. But anyways, we'll see you out there. So we are just over 1 mile in, 1.6 kilometers. First crosswalk that wasn't idle at an intersection with lights, and I know I need to take it careful. SUV braked late, saw me late. Sorry, just listening to the instructions. Anyways, braked late, but nice of them to go to stop for me. Most people would have just kept going. I waited because I saw that the car behind them wasn't slowing down, and literally I covered my mouth. I thought this was going to be a big accident. Sounded like the car might have brushed the SUV, or it could have just been the skidding on the ice, so the car took off. Didn't stop at all, so if I got into the intersection, it's a good chance I would be flat on the ground right now. Anyways, I nodded and thanked the guy for stopping, and then he gunned it, I'm guessing, to chase down the other asshole who was probably texting and not paying attention to the guy that he was tailgating. So anyways, pace is pretty slow here. Weather is beautiful. It's above zero, but there was just like an instant switch where I passed a block and all the melted snow became ice. So some of these sidewalks that aren't super clean, I'm taking it pretty easy on. Anyways, check in later. Alright guys, that's the first 4 done. Not too bad. Gonna watch a little TV, get a couple hours of sleep, and then get back out there at 1 a.m. Alright, hey guys, just got out the door for round 2. It's after, starting about 20 minutes late. It was a lot harder than I was expecting to pull myself out of bed. It's been a long time since I've had something like that where you're just shaken out of a REM sleep by your alarm. And anyways, getting started 20 minutes late. unfortunately, that means I'm going to be going to bed 20 minutes later than I would have. We'll see about these nighttime ones. How many miles I run, and how much I walk. I think the key is just going to be getting these ones done. It's going to be tough. I think I underestimated how tough waking up in the middle of the night is. I'm a little sore for my first run. I haven't been running lately, so that's a non-issue though. I think the sleep is going to be the hardest part. Anyways, paying the price for my food choices earlier. I ate a freaking donut burger and a poutine. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. So about a mile and a half into run number 2. Mostly walking, pretty tired, and the sidewalks along this route have been nothing but ice. It's about -1, so everything's frozen. Anyways, hoping this next section is a little drier so I can get running and not die. Anyways, we'll catch up in a bit when there isn't people watching me film myself at 1 in the morning. Trouble falling asleep after the last run, so I'm pretty tired and I've got the hiccups. Woo! So the last few routes I've done should have been almost exactly 4 miles. However, when I ran them, they came out to quite a bit more. In fact, that last route I did was almost 3/4 of a mile, only 1.2 kilometers, longer than I needed to do. So I'm hoping this one's a bit more direct. I'm going to cut a little corner off of it, and hopefully it's exactly 4 miles. I don't need to be doing extra mileage while I'm doing this. 30 minutes into run 3 and I still have hiccups. I don't know what to do. I don't have water with me. It's my old building. And my old view. Almost done number 3. Feet are starting to hurt pretty bad. I mean, I've done half marathons before, so it shouldn't be too bad, but that break in between just is a chance for everything to swell up. And my new home is over there somewhere. So as you can tell by now, I didn't complete the challenge. I ended up sleeping through the 9 a.m. run. Just couldn't get myself out of bed, didn't even hear the alarm go off. ended up waking up sometime around 11 and just decided to call it quits. Definitely underestimated how hard waking up in the middle of the night would be, and then also just like the impact of taking 2 hours of rest in between. So my feet completely swole up. Ended up with a big blood blister because of that. These sorts of things that don't happen if you just run straight through. Obviously they'll happen, but not on 21 kilometers. I ended up doing just over a half marathon in distance. So I guess the point of this video is that even though I didn't complete my goal, I still made self-improvement, and I failed a little bit better. Every time I try one of these challenges, I put myself out there, and I always push just a little bit further than the last time. Alright, we'll see you in the next video, guys.